Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, have some big news today. Sold the R8. Had it for almost a year and a half. Love the car. But at the end of the day, cars are replaceable. And it was a ton of fun, but I just wanted to get into something a little bit different, something a little bit cheaper. So it got picked up today. But I have a new toy that also arrived today. That's going to be a little bit of fun. Something a little bit different compared to what we're used to having on the channel. So this is 2020 Supra launch edition. Bought it from this great dude Brock down in Louisiana. Was a previous AMS car. He had it put back to stock. Long story short, ended up having some motor issues and I got a great deal on it. So came with all the stuff from AMS when they built the car. Some crazy fuel system that they had in the trunk of the car. And I mean, the car's in pretty dang good condition. So here's the engine bay. Just a suggestion, make sure that you know the shop you're working with is a good shop. So this is what they called reinstalling the factory intake box. There's bolts missing there. There's all sorts of clips missing on the car. I'd love to start it up for you, but it's blown up. I'm going to show you a couple of things the shops did when they did the install, and then we'll go back to what we plan on doing with the car. So the first thing I did is hooked up a diagnostic code reader, and it said that there was wastegate faults, that the wastegate was stuck closed. So this is not the greatest of lighting here, but here's the factory wastegate. And when they put the stock turbo back in, they had this clocked so far that way that the wastegate arm was literally hit and stuck against the manifold. I'll try to show you a little video of what that looked like when I showed that to the previous owner. So I pulled the oil filter out. And if you can notice, let's see if I can get some good light on it. There is a lot of glitter. There is a lot. Pretty much the whole thing is caked with metal. What we can't figure out is how it happened. The car only has 1,600 miles on it. At 1,500 miles, Toyota replaced the oil pump. The car was stock when they did that, so everything was returned stock when they did that. And then within 100 miles, 150 miles of the oil pump being replaced, this noise started happening. So unsure if it's a Toyota thing, unsure if it's a, the wastegate being stuck thing. But right now it's just really concentrating on what we can do to fix the problem and not really what happened. So I ran into an issue where the car wouldn't start. And as you can see in this video, the prior shop broke this connector off the starter and just shoved it back in up underneath the car. It seemed to work for a little bit, but after a while it disconnected and the car wouldn't start at all. Okay, so this is how the car currently sits. The plan is to bring it to AP tuning just after Christmas. We're gonna tear down the motor, rebuild it. I've got a lot of parts on the way. So in the next video, you guys will see the engine torn down, the transmission tore out, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.